This is the first time I've seen this film ever. Never heard of it before getting requested to watch this film, and I gotta say, this sticks out in my mind. And do I like it? You gotta watch the review in order to find out. I'm in Salad, and I saw the Corndog Man. It is written and directed by Andrew Shaw. If you haven't seen this movie, I will spoil it for you. This was requested by Patreon. If you like a fast track movie, patreon.com/ASEPresents. On with the review. This movie follows a man who's working at a boat rental place, or boat selling place, I guess. I can't quite tell. There's a man who keeps calling him, keeps doing the ring, 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 ring. Hey, I'm your son. Hey, hey, why won't you talk to me? Hey, keep talking to me. Hey. He keeps calling not only the work, but then his boat phone, and then eventually a pay phone. For how many times he's called, it takes way too long to get the police involved. I'm talking it's 3 whole days of calling before he's like, okay, let me call the police. And then the police end up tracking him, but then I don't understand why they can't get to him. I think because they have the address, they go to the place and the guy's already gone. What's this trope about not being able to track a phone if you're not on the phone for longer than a minute or longer? Is that why they can't get this guy, is because he's not on the phone for longer than a minute or something? The police should really be able to get this guy, but they're not. I guess it is 1999, so the technology isn't quite there yet, but this guy, he's freaking out. He's like, why do you keep calling me? The reason this man keeps calling him is because he's like, well, I'm your long-lost son. He's like, I don't have a son. I never had sex with anybody. Brr. Never had sex with anybody, really. I like how throughout the movie, this guy on the phone's like, yeah, you remember that lady who you had sex with? Oh yeah, the black woman? You know how you're racist? Yeah, you had sex with a black woman, and you're racist. Isn't that wild? And that's essentially what happened in this movie. All of this build-up for the ultimate conclusion of, oh, this man, this racist man, he had sex with a black woman once. I'm thinking, do you ever stop to consider at what point he became racist? You know, he wasn't born racist, okay? He might have become racist after he had sex with the black woman. You don't know that. First of all, nobody's ever considered this fact whatsoever. Maybe having sex with that black woman made him racist. You don't know the timeline here. So in order for you to be like, oh yeah, you're racist, haha, I gotcha, I've been calling you, I've been harassing you on the phone for a straight week now, just to be like, haha, you're racist, to the point where he gets fired from his job. He's a homeless person on the street now. And this guy is like, well, it's time for me to stop. I'm like, why did you do this in the first place? Who cares? What's your motivation? Oh, but he's my daddy. He's my daddy. Even though he's my daddy, I'm going to remind him of something that happened in the past. And like, the only reason to remind him of that thing that happened in the past is if she had a child out of it and it turns out to be his, oh wait. That's what's happening. But the movie's not very clear about it. I will applaud the pacing of the movie. The only point in which I was like, well, wait, why is this movie still going? Was at the last 5 minutes of the movie. So that's good. And then also, the main guy, he's a really good actor. Like, I am convinced of his character and role. Like, when he does the yelling and screaming, I'm like, oh, Jesus. He's really, I don't want him yelling at me. Please stay away from me. They're all eating corn dogs progressively throughout the movie. More and more corn dogs, and I don't understand why. Is a corn dog some sort of metaphor or something? I will say this movie is like a corn dog. It tastes, whatever. And is it filling? Not really. Is it fulfilling? No. But will you have it if it's the only thing around? Yes. This one felt a little bit weird, and I didn't really feel like there was a message to this one. Or at least not a clear message. I still don't know why he decided to call his father instead of meet him in person. Did he try to meet him in person before and he got rejected? Yeah, this movie doesn't do enough explaining. I'm gonna have to give this one. It's a 5.8 out of 10. If you like this review, watch another one on the platform you like, say. If I haven't reviewed on that channel, there's a chance I haven't seen it at all, so get them Patreon requested at patreon.com/ASEPresents. One movie review per 1 month for $20 Dunos is one movie review per 1 month. Go to autisticboobs.com, support the daily grindiness. That's another way you can do that. And until next time in Salad Saw, I'll see you later, my sour croutons, bacon bits. I'm gonna find more corn dogs. Goodbye.